Welcome back to Ground of Aces, episode number 16. We're getting into the late phase of the game. We have 2 tiers left to go on our airbase upgrades to get to that A level airbase, the ultimate target. Now, the B level airbase, we've actually completed all the requirements. We just need to finish off the week. 3 days left, going on a couple of days here. So, as we proceed and get within those last couple of days, that will soon hit B tier, and we'll find out what we need to do to get to A tier. In the meantime, we have some farm expansion because food is starting to become a little bit of an issue as we have been growing our crew size. We do have a new mission failed on our dangerous supply drop. They are returning, though. They are not getting destroyed. That's the important part here. So we have a 4th runway. It's a tier 3 one. How much ends up getting used, I can't say. Is our Avro Lancaster good for this mission? It's a 60. Sterling will not get destroyed. It's guaranteed to come back. I think that's going to be an important piece for us. Do we get a little bonus if we send like a Spitfire? 60% chance. Okay. They're giving us harder and harder missions as time goes on. Okay, we have our next parking spot. Once we get to 12 victory points, we will bring in a Boeing. We are going to need a lot of parking spaces for that, though. So we need to build one last barracks. And do we want to build it out of cement? I suppose we do. How much space? 3 space in between. 7 across. That reminds me, another project that needs doing is we need to increase the number of meals that we make daily. See, it's only set to 40. Now join the others. So 3 stations, 120 meals. Should get us a little bit further. See, some progress is being made here. I think before they start working on this concrete floor, they have to finish this concrete floor ahead of it. So I'm going to stop after getting that concrete floor done, as that parking space is going to be ready fairly soon. And there is our week in review. So 8 missions. We succeeded on all but 1, and a couple of missions we didn't even attempt because things were complicated. But that is our week done. We need more food rations coming in, so we'll cancel 100 cement. Get 80 food rations this time. Still counting us as a C air base. It did not give me the B air base, which we've done. No, now we have it. Okay, so it was last week. Now we move on to B air base. There it is. Runway tier 5. We have minimum 5 plus runways and minimum 20 plus parking spots. A simple tier 1 runway is probably in order for this one. Just right here. Exact replica. Tank squad bombing run. Do need a 60. The Lancaster covers it. So, folks, realistically, this is going to be done in well under a week, and we will, at that point, have our first Boeing and ultimately be done. Which means we need this parking, or barracks, that is. So we need to kind of prioritize this just a bit. I'm probably out of materials, aren't I? Yes, I am. I have clay. I have no sand. Let's get that queued up. How can I prioritize it when we have nothing? There we go. Recon mission. Lysander, 76% chance. And birthday mission. This will be victory points 10 and 11 for us. Flamingo, 95% chance. There we go. This time, 10. That's a failed mission. Okay, we did not get the victory point. But that one's a success. Wow, we're already back to 250. Well, that was quick. Let's go ahead again. Space has been cleared. planks are going to be a little bit of an issue. We need 20 more. We have the wood for it, so never mind. It's not going to be a very big deal. And they're still working on this one. Urgent ground squadron support. We need 40. Got our meteor up to a 50-60 now. That's 86% chance. That is because they can potentially be destroyed. Does it go up with help? It does. And suddenly our food is down to 17, so we need to prioritize the expansion here. Okay, bombing run on a training facility. 3 Hamptons, 99%. Success. 1 victory point away. We need to prioritize that so it's ready to go. Okay, light bomber interception. Dangerous mission, but should be fairly easy. Even one Spitfire can handle it. Success, and there is the 12. How close are we? It's being built right now. We're gonna have a real bed shortage here for a little bit, but that's okay. I'd like our Boeing sooner rather than later. There we go. Oh, well, there's number 13 that we just couldn't get in time. Timing was just a hair off. Boeing B-17. Width, 31 meters. Length, 22, almost 23 meters. We have 4 Wright R-1820 97 Cyclone engines, 11 machine gun stations, and optional 7,900 kilograms worth of bombs. We have 462 kilometers per hour, 10,000 meter ceiling, 5,200 kilometer range. Gigantic crew. It's a lot of new bodies coming in. But there you go. We've done it. We have gotten both Tier 5s covered, both Tier 4s covered, and most everything along the way. We have 3 parking spots potentially to add. That would be 1 more Boeing. That would be at least 1 more Gloucester Meteor, and then probably 1 specialist plane along the way, such as the Bolton Paul Defiant. Here comes our not enough beds and not enough chairs, but the crews will come. Artillery spotting mission. The Lysander has not been repaired yet, so let's take something else instead, like a Mustang. We've already burnt through our sand. Let's check in on that 5th runway. How's she looking? She's done. She is done. We do have a few trees in the way here that I think need to be cleared out. Failed mission. The Mustang did not succeed. That's already a couple failed missions this week. Alright, cement floor here, only a little bit further along. Just takes a lot more building with concrete. Here comes a raid. This could be the last one. Scramble. Fighters. Multi-roll. Everybody's here, right? Yes, nobody's on mission. Oh, the pilot competition. We should be all clear, though, before the pilot competition. Nobody's using the new Tier 3. Wow. That was nice. They shot down a lot of enemies. We lost absolutely no one. Only 10 planes are coming through. Now after midnight, so just 3 days left in the week. And here come our fighters. What direction? West. Northwest. None of the fighters got through. None of the bombers got through. In fact, they're not really getting very close because they're not targeting the runways. If they were, they might actually succeed. 2 dive bombers gone. Last 2 dive bombers gone. They got a little closer, but they didn't even begin their dive. All clear. Our defenses are definitely secure now. I have 2 AA guns to place. We wanted to add, what, 1 to the southwest? No. Let's see, we added 1 to the north. Add in something to the south here, like this direction. There we go. There's overlap and beyond the trees. Alright, let's prioritize. Oh, the damn pilot competition. Light fighter interception. 98% from one Spitfire. Oh, he didn't get airborne in time. All troop transport. We need this mission now. We've had a bit go wrong here recently. The Flamingo's damaged. Not been repaired yet. So we don't want to take the Flamingo. This Hampton's in pretty good shape though. 81%. Looks like we need to... repairs are being conducted now. There we go. There's one garden expansion done. Successful mission. Alright, we're just getting started here, and that's because this is finally nearly done. Large troop transport. Did we get the repairs done on the Flamingo? Yes and no. 39% chance. Oh, that's because it's a very large mission. Send a Hampton with him. We're at 75. Another Hampton, 99. Chairs we can start putting in on a barracks, as it's an exterior thing. And actually, hold on, we needed more chairs up here. Or had room for more chairs up here. Okay, success. Alright, we have enough chairs constructed now. Now it's just the bed situation, but of course, got a long ways to go to get that thing constructed in the manner we're doing it. A 120, this is quite the mission. So we're going to need a good Spitfire. We obviously need to get our Gloucesters in there. Where are they hiding at? There's one. Oh, 98%. Okay, that's good enough. We're out of sand again. Success. And this has become kind of the one project that's still needing to be done in my eyes, right? There's not enough beds. I'd like to actually see one of these structures with an advanced roof on it too, and to have that you got to start from scratch. As they progress there, and as we nearly hit the end of the day, things are kind of just about done. Whew, we barely squeaked through. Barely squeaked through on that one. I do not need another AA gun right now, but I do want some extra like food rations, some extra bombs, and high caliber ammo. Okay, this was a B airbase, but what do we have now? What do we have now? There it is, Group A airbase. We have made it full requirements. We will have a full shipment available. 10 missions, 80% is the requirements on that. We're done, but let's finish out the episode with that ultimate goal of finishing off these few little projects. We have room for, I think it's 3 more planes. Don't necessarily need to have all 3 right now though. We do want a small parking though for a 3rd Gloucester Meteor, so I'll queue that up. Also queue up prepare tile, sky recon mission for our Lysander. And work has begun. Sand is getting low already. Officer hostage rescue. Spitfire 97%. Plenty of sand now. And so now they're making a bit more rapid progress. Okay, rainy recon mission. Mustang 99%, I'll take that. I think I'm also far enough along to make some progress by queuing up at least one section of beds. I still don't think that gets that whole crew. That takes care of about half of them. But we can also queue up those walls. Whoa, double missions back to back there. Alright, now that that's all queued up, can we put a roof? Yes. It can take a concrete roof, as we expected that it should be able to. Heavy bomber interception, Gloucester, 2 Gloucesters and a Spitfire get me to 96. Okay, that one more parking space is not ready. We need planks. I think that's more of a delivery situation. Comp supply drop. Lancaster 80%. That'll do. Okay, we've got 2 beds built so far. The curiosity was about the roofing situation after how I couldn't upgrade the roof here, at least as long as it's already there, but I could upgrade the floor and I could upgrade the walls. So it was one of those, hey, this should work. Medium fighter interception. Gloucester's already back 99%, that's good. Finally getting somewhere with the potato seeds. We started from a few and we're slowly expanding, so we would be able to add a farm in there. And our next bed section is getting closer to being ready. As we finish through here, we need one more tile, I think, and then I can place that out. Factory bombing run. Sterling doesn't get used very often. We can use that. Where's my Boeing? Let's get that Boeing out there. There she is. 99%. Ooh, that was close. That'll be enough beds. Just not fully roofed yet. City bombing. Wow, they are keeping us busy right now, aren't they? And we are running through water so fast, but that's largely because of all the concrete we're using. Okay, pretty dangerous one, a 160, so we're going to need a good amount of our fleet for this. There you go, 99%. These extra bombers definitely making a difference right now. Okay, success. We're back up to 10 already. I'm gonna get that next Gloucester here shortly. It's only one more pilot coming in too, so it's not hurting us on the crew size. You know, we quite a while ago had maximum victory points and did a bunch of reserves. There was quite a few, as we're up to 11. Extra pilot, extra gunner. Like, we've got 3 to 4 extra crewmen for when we take losses, and then we just haven't taken losses because we finally got on top of those air raids. Sky support squadron, we need 60. We have not used our Tempest in a long time. Let's go ahead and use a couple Hawker Tempests and like one Hurricane, 99%. Okay, that's a success, and that is also 12. So let's go ahead and bring in our plane, the extra Meteor. We have maximum space for 2 more planes. Light fighter interception, just a 25 requirement here, so 1 Spitfire should do the job. Still not enough beds. too short. One being constructed, meaning we're going to need the next section. 2 Hamptons and our Boeing 99%. Small troop transport, Flamingo 83%. We'll take that. Oh, close enough odds. We're just trying to run low on sand once again. And here comes a raid. Scramble. Flamingo, the only one on mission. Dangerous supply drop. Let's go ahead and send out the Sterling also on that one. Could be destroyed. Yeah, okay. Oh man. We are starting to do a really good job with our high tier, high quality set of planes. They are taking out so much. Only 8 have gotten through to even reach the base. And I assume we're going to take care of them easily enough. They are in range. Direction they're coming from. Southeast. Oh, coming from east. That's already the fighters and bombers taken care of, and just 2 dive bombers remain. And they're shot out of the sky, quick and easy like. I think our 3 Gloucester meteors have a lot to do with why we're not only ahead of the curve now, but we're dominating the airspace around our base. I think they are shooting down quite a few planes themselves. Urgent ground squadron support. We've gotten ahead of the curve. Everything has gotten fairly easy for us now. We've taken care of the bed situation. We're on top of it. This is just a matter of time to be constructed. The no water situation is easy enough to get on top of with just putting in more pumps. We've just added so many bodies here lately. The food situation is not dire. Like we're doing fine with it. We've got 127 food rations. We are producing 120. It's just that we have been running low on food. Just tip the balance by increasing what you have here. The potato farm, starting up the potato farm, right? You just tip the scales. We had plenty, then it was stable, then it slowly decreased. It already feels like it's stabilized again with a small expansion. You expand a little bit more and it's going to go back to increasing. So we're on top of food. We are protecting our resources. We are slowly upgrading all of our barracks, all of our storage facilities. We're adding hangars to all of our bombers to protect them, to our fighters. We've got the maximum HQ. We are the highest level airbase. There's not anything else to do. Reminder though that this game is very much in early access and there is a lot of planned items to come to it, but it's already got plenty of depth. This has been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed this campaign, but that is going to do it for this campaign. Eventually, after a number of updates come to the game, I think I'd be happy to give it another go, run another quick campaign through with whatever new features have been added in, at that time. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there. Bye for now.